Hey, what's going on? There's so much to give them. So much to give them. Stacey A. Cross here. There's no E in my name. Back at my desk, back in the office, and back on my shit, okay? Couple big things that happened today. You're listening to the Stacey A. Cross show, and I am it. There's no E in it, all right? We got that cleared away. This podcast episode is sponsored by who you know? God, baby. God is sponsoring this podcast episode, and there's godly things that I'm about to share with you today. This is just a quick press release podcast, and I'm gonna have a little action point for you guys. It's in case you're in business and you're just taking it slow. How to actually collaborate and do it bigger. All right, so I want to give you that at the end, so please listen to that. I always want to leave you with something. This episode is more about what's happening within the Comfort Killers environment. Big news today, big news. I wish I had like a little applaud button. Maybe I could put it in here, like the applaud, like clap right here, okay? I know you're clapping for me, and I see it, so thank you for that. So we merged, the Comfort Killers merged. We actually had a company merge in us. So there's still the Comfort Killers domain, still the Comfort Killers LLC, but we took over the business and distribution of a company, and the company is UDI Group II, and they are serious about real estate and real estate info products and real estate development and consulting. So they put out a lot of services in that aspect. We are taking over that distribution, and it's a great day here at the Comfort Killers because I'm so excited to see what the future brings with this. Our mutual customer base is about the same, right? Those that, because you got to always personally develop yourself. You can never take out personal development and into anything. Personal development just goes with everything. God damn, we just go with everything. We're like sugar and spice, man. Make it nicer. So, we officially announced today, December 12th, 2018, that we are merging with, that company is merging with us, UDI Group II, and the Thelonious C. Jones brand. How about that? How about you? Ooh, baby, clap for me, clap for us, clap for you, because it's all for you. It's all for the benefit of you. Now we're able to streamline distribution for more than just, self-improvement products. Now we're able to pull through and take on a real estate aspect of self-improvement, development, wealth, and all of that. So that's the first big news. The second, if you're on the email list, you got the email about that press release. Let me just read you a couple lines. I don't have my phone here. Let me see. But I actually, in that press release, I went over a couple other things that we'll be doing in the very near future, Comfort Killers, Thelonious C. Jones, and that partnership and merger there. So this is what we want you to expect. Okay, it's coming to you. Man, I got a lot of paper in front of me, man. I'm a paper pusher. Here's what it come to. The Comfort Killers will now officially distribute all content, media, products, and services beginning January 1. You could start seeing all those real estate products come over to our store, online store, and also in our distribution with our email list. So that's going to be amazing. And we're adding about 1,500 people to our email list that's coming over with that company, probably a little more, but these are very loyal people, and we want to make sure that the conversation and the language remains the same. You don't want to shift anything. Here's the thing. You ever had that boss come in? You ever had the new boss come in, new manager come in, they're taking over wherever someone left off, they quit or they moved up, they moved out, whatever the case. One comes in, as soon as they come in, they want to change everything. They want to start this. They want to start that. They never really looked at the processes that were there that was working or get the feedback from the people. They just change everything. Let me give you a quick, hold on one second. This one's fast. This is another nugget. If you are a new manager, new someone coming in to anywhere, this is the formula so you could get known, or you could actually be okay and expand on the right track and not just get buried by all the onlookers. So this one is a formula. I've actually used this formula. It works, okay? All right. So you are non-existent in the place that you are in as a new boss or whatever. You are non-existent. So let's give you the non-existent formula. Now, how do you do? Let me show you. Damn. Man, I'm excited today. I'm happy today. Here, page 104. Let's do this. I got some more goodies coming. So you be patient right there. So it is number one, you got to do is find the communication line. That's number one in the formula. Number two is make yourself known. Number three is discover what is needed or wanted. Everyone skips that part. Find out what is needed or wanted, and then produce and or present it. You got to get that done. So you don't just come in there with your own. That's why a lot of new managers fail, man. And so I'm telling you, or everyone hates them. I'm telling you, that's the formula. So with this merger and our mutual customer base and or new customer base that's just learning now about Comfort Killers, we want to have that continuation of the language and the approach in it. So this is Business 101 right here. See how we're going to do that. So the second thing, big announcement is the Get Uncomfortable podcast. Remember my Get Uncomfortable podcast? Well, that's coming back, and it's a guest-only show. So you listen to the Stacey A. Cross show if you want to hear me and then probably whoever I bring in here. But the Get Uncomfortable podcast show is featuring guests and appearances by those who have gotten uncomfortable, so you could hear their stories and see how they've done it. And I think that's needed. So it's coming back, and that's starting January 1. We're putting that out. The Get Uncomfortable weekly podcast show. You could also listen to, I did 103 episodes of the first season 1 of Get Uncomfortable podcast, and you could get that if you type in the Comfort Killers Radio. You could type that and get all those podcasts. But the Get Uncomfortable weekly podcast show is coming back out. It's a guest-only show, okay? We'll try to get that done every week. We are accepting interview requests right now. So all you have to do is go to Instagram, the Comfort Killers Instagram page, and find out how to get on our show for Get Uncomfortable. If you figure that you got uncomfortable, you done some things, man, I want to hear, I want to talk to you, I want to be about it, okay? So let's get that done. That's coming back. Here's another thing. It's a huge announcement. I just finished up the particulars for it, but our private and members only organization, okay? So here's the deal. I don't like masterminds anymore, okay? I tried the masterminds. Everyone's talking about an inner circle. Everyone's a part of something, okay? That's great. But no one is actually collaborating and actually growing people within the organization. Or maybe people are. I don't know. I'm not in everyone's group. But what I wanted to do and what the theme of the Comfort Killers, especially with the merger and moving into the future, moving into like 2019, like right around the corner, is meaningful relationships and collaboration. Like that's our theme, okay? Because, in this industry, I'll tell you what, it's just like, yeah, I have my inner circle, they have their inner circle, but everyone in the inner circle is always dumbed down. Like they're getting spoken to. So what we wanted to do was create something where it's not just an exchange of business cards, you never see me again. We don't work together. We are not on the same goals. It's actually a requirement within our members-only private organization, which is called the Comfort Killers Colloquium. You remember that, Colloquium. You remember that from the last show. It's actually open for registration now. We are 50% already. We have our members 50%. We had a goal of the amount we have 50%. It's not even out yet. 50% of the people that we're allowing for this quarter to come on is already done. So you don't have a lot of time. So the information to sign up to the Comfort Killers, learn more, and then sign up to the Comfort Killers Colloquium. But the thing is, it's an application only. It's not, you're not just going to pay and then all of a sudden you're in. We have to make sure that we are only allowing like-minded individuals that want to move forward, that wants to see other people grow, because it moves back. It's that give and take. So the Comfort CKC is what it's called, and I'm excited about that. So the private and members-only organization, the Comfort Killers Colloquium, is open for registration pretty much today. pretty much today. I said it in the press release that it's going to be open December 15th. That's when we're actually going to start looking at the rest of the applications coming in, but you could actually sign up today. So get that done. And the last thing that I mentioned in the press release was the Comfort Killers will be on tour. We realized, and I realize it, and maybe you realize it, that the energy that I give and that I am so good at is in person. And sometimes you could feel it over the podcast. Sometimes you could feel it in my videos. That's great. But I want to touch you, man. I want to touch you. So we're going on a short tour this summer. This is Delonia C. Jones. This is my co-founder. This is anyone that wants to really be a part of it. Probably some people from our membership colloquium. They will be going around. We're looking at New Orleans. We're looking at Detroit. We're looking at about 3 to 5 cities. And we want you to be down with it. So if you want us to come to your city, we're talking real estate, we're talking personal development, we're talking personal success, growth, wealth, all of it. So if you want us to come to your city, please email hello@thecomfortkillers.com. If you want to sponsor a city, sponsor a venue, sponsor it all, just go ahead and reach out to hello@thecomfortkillers.com. That'll be great. What else is going on? So yeah, the tour, that, man, there's a lot going on. I'm just so excited that the merger, it's been months in the making, man, working out the details and the particulars, but I just believe it'll move both companies forward, and we're ready to rock and roll. So you remember I said in the beginning of this, and it's going to be a short one, that I want to give you a business tip. Okay, for those in business. I know a lot of people are coaches. They're doing services. They're, helping people grow, or they have mentorships, or whatever it is that your business sales, whatever. I want you to treat your business like top dogs treat their businesses, okay? So any business that's on the IPO, any business that's publicly being traded, they have to be open about their earnings. They have to be open about different things that are happening in the business with their shareholders. Now, maybe you're not at the point yet when you can actually have an IPO, right? Maybe you're not at that point yet, but I want you to treat your business as if it's at that point. So go ahead and read different things that are sent to the shareholders. It's public knowledge, okay? Go ahead and read these things. And I understand that a press release was something that a corporate company would put out when they're doing any mergers, business, adding products, anything, shifting CEO, shifting CFO, whatever the case, they're putting press releases out. They're not just making a blog post. Okay, so that's a tip that I want to give to you. Think bigger than just your little bedroom or your corner where you're operating, your coaching, your products, you're writing books. Think bigger than that, okay? I want you to get your mind into a business acumen. This is what it's called here. So think press releases. Think putting out information and quality information once a quarter to your list and business. Get them inside the business. You know what? Anyone that listens to this, anyone that's a Comfort Killer is a shareholder, I think, in my business, okay? You're a shareholder, which means you also, depending on the quality that I put out, you could make or break this business, right? All right? My consumers, my customers, my clients, okay? My collaboration, all right? My relationships, my people, everything, all of it is intuitive, but we have to make it bigger than just what it is right now. When people say they have a small business, I kind of squirm a little bit like, man, you're going to keep it small? I'm thinking about growth. I'm thinking about expansion. I'm thinking about opening the doors to our first Comfort Killers Center, resource center. You know what I mean? So we have to think bigger than what it is. So that's why I instead opted to put a press release out versus your random and, just a regular blog post or a status update. Hey, this is what we're doing. That's not cool for me. So other than that, everyone will be getting, if you are ever been a part of the Comfort Killers or the academy that we had before, if I have your address, you're going to get something in the mail, okay? So I want you to treat your shit like it's a big shit, okay? It's not small shit. It's big shit. It stinks. Let's go. I am Stacey A. Cross. There's no E in my name. That's my business tip. That's the formula for going into when you're in a new situation, new place, new challenges, new whatever. You have to find the communication line first, okay? You have to find out what's needed, what needs to be done. You have to present that thing. You have to do it. You have to produce it. So I am Stacey A. Cross. There's no E in my name. Peace.